What was your first reaction first when D missed the first free throw and then they scored that layup and then they fouled? I mean, could you believe that set of circumstances?
It happened so fast. I almost didn't believe that the layup went in. The way we entered, got the ball out and passed it in. As coaches, you can review and go over all of those late game situations. As much as you do it, it can turn out looking like that. The things are so unpredictable, but I felt real confident, that given it was our third opportunity to put the game away, I thought we could put ourselves in a position to at least keep the lead.
Just obviously, Khadijah got hurt a little bit in the first half, and then she played through it. How special was it to see her factor in so huge as she was playing through so much pain?
Well, Khadijah is she's our quarterback. She's got a high motor. She wants to be out there. She wants to help our team win and be successful. So, I wasn't really surprised. I was, happy that, we had her still able to play. And if she could walk, she was going to play. And if she could walk, she could probably run and just be the leader that she's been for us, for the past 3 years.
With that, Dawn, what is the injury? Do you expect it to linger or carry over to Thursday's game?
She's a tough kid. I like what our medical staff brings to the table, and they're going to put her in a position where she'll probably be able to go. Knock on wood. But if I know Khadijah, she's not going to want to sit out a game.
Khadijah obviously said thank you to the fans when she was talking up there. And we talk about it all the time about how special it is. But today it factored in as much as ever before. How nice it would have that atmosphere in a game like this.
Well, the atmosphere was great. I don't think we would win had this game and these situations that happened during the game occurred at any other place. If we're on the road, it'd be hard for us to walk out here with the win. But I think it was kind of twofold because it was so loud in there that it took our concentration when we went to the free throw line. You don't anticipate Tiffany Mitchell, ever missing, 2 free throws, 2 consecutive free throws. So, for us, we'll just regroup. It's a great teaching tool. So we'll go back and we'll watch, throughout the game, and we'll definitely watch the end of the game situations.
How important are games like this to kind of shaping the character of this team, the grit of this team, when you get to the bigger moments in 6 or 7 weeks?
Well, I think, it's certainly putting our coaching staff, in a position of, having our stress levels off the charts. That's one. 2, I think they're just great teaching tools, for our players to be in these situations and not fret. I think our players realized that they had to come back and play because Texas A&M was playing their best basketball that they've played all season long. And we're going to continue to get everybody's best. And I think sometimes that, although we've played in this position, for the past 2 years, it catches this particular team off guard a little bit, but, it doesn't unnerve them. They understand what they have to do to, to execute and come back and win basketball games.
Dawn, in an end-of-game situation as chaotic as this, is it harder sometimes for players to be as aware of time and score as perhaps maybe we think it is?
Yeah, it was a little harder to, kind of keep up with everything. You saw what happened with the Texas A&M player, in that situation, you don't want to foul, but things were moving so fast. I don't know if the Texas A&M player looked up and the score wasn't, put in, and we were still up. I don't know what happened in that situation, but certainly it worked out in our favor. And the chaos that the crowd and the energy that the crowd brought to the table probably impacted her decision to foul us.
Obviously, you don't ever want to get a player get hurt, but having Cuevas to be able to play in some of those late game moments, how important is that going forward, especially after she hit so many big buckets in the fourth quarter?
It was great. Bianca's one that You know, it's sometimes hit or miss. But I think this is going to be a great confidence booster for her and for our coaching staff to put her in, you know, knowing she made great decisions down the stretch. She got, you know, she came off the bench and gave us, 9 points and, 2 assists just at crucial times of the game. So I'm really happy for her. It's a great teaching tool for her, and it's a great confidence booster.